What's up, guys? It is Noble996 here again, and I'm coming at you with, as you can see, Battlin boxers. Now, this is one of my favorite archetypes. In fact, I probably put this in my top 10, and I've loved it for a long time, but it recently has gotten a lot more support, a lot of good support, and I think it could be pretty competitive. In fact, I think it could be pretty high tier. I don't care what Nim says. That last video was bullshit. I'm not hating on him. I love Nim, but I mean, these have the potential to be top tier. Maybe not nowhere beating Light Sworn Rulers or any of that shit, but I mean, it still has the potential to be really, really good. So anyway, let's get on with the profile. Shall we? I'm such a goof. Anyway, so we're starting off this deck profile with 3 Battlin Boxer headgeared. For the longest time, I've been calling it headguard, and it's headgeared. Ugh. But anyway, this card is super good because basically it can send, when it's summoned, it sends a Battlin Boxer from the deck to the graveyard. And that's really good, as you'll see in a few minutes with like counterpunch and stuff. But it also helps with like Blaster, which I run in this, and certain other plays. And it's protected once per battle, if in attack position. So, not the best card, but not the best card ever, but certainly the best card in Battlin Boxers. Next we have 3 Battlin Boxer Glassjaw. This is basically like it's basically runs off this effect of like scraps. If it's destroyed when it's attacked, it's destroyed automatically, and if it's destroyed by card effect, i.e. his, you could search a Battlin Boxer monster. So that's super incredible. Plus, it's 2,000 attack. How can you go wrong with that? Next, we are running 3 of the Battlin Boxer switch hitters. Arguably the second best card in the deck, only because it can search out for a Battlin Boxer monster. Although you cannot special summon any monsters except Battlin Boxer monsters, which means you would have to go into Lead Yoke or number 105 if you play that, which I do. So, which is not too bad. I mean, Lead Yoke is a very good card. But, you know, I just kind of want to have the option to make other plays besides Lead Yoke or Star Ceatus, or if we would have got it Nova Master, which we didn't. I'm pissed about that, but oh well. And now, we have 3 Battlin Boxer Veil. This is the new card that came out recently. And this card is really good, because if you take any damage, you can special summon it, and then it gains your life points back. And 1800 defense, level 4, awesome. Now, for our 2-ofs, we're running 2 Battlin Boxer Counterpunch. I was gonna play 3, but 3 seemed like a dead draw. Like, whenever I would rather have them sent in the graveyard than, you know, summoned to the field. I don't want to have to summon one. I just want to be able to send them. So 2 is a good option. Next, we have 2 Spar. I again, considering playing 3, I didn't want to have to resort to its condition, but which is you can special summon it if there's another Battlin Boxer out, which is good. But if you do, you can't attack. So, I mean, you know, I can do that with Soul Charge and make a much better play out of it. Next we have 2 Battlin Boxer Rabbit Puncher. I mainly just have this in there for rank 3 plays, and also so I can like get fodder for Blaster, either to banish it or send to the graveyard, get its effect. And lastly, we're having 1 Battlin Boxer Big Bandage. I'm starting to warm up to this card because it can't be once per turn, can't be destroyed by battle, just like Headgear, but it's stronger, and it has the ability to copy any level of a Battlin Boxer monster, either banished or in the graveyard. So usually I'll use it with this effect to make a rank 3 play, or if mostly, as you can see, I mostly run level 4s, but I can use it for these to make my rank 3 plays. So it's a pretty good card, and that does it for the Battlin Boxer portion. And next, very small regular portion, we're running 2 Marauding Captains. Again, I was going to run 3, but I don't know. I needed to make room for other things. Now we have our 2 kind of boss monsters. We have Goka the Prior Malice, which I really like, because really works well with this deck actually, because if you work with Glassjaw, what it does is you can destroy a fire monster on the field to special summon this. And remember, when Glassjaw is destroyed by card effect, you can add a Battlin Boxer. So it's kind of it's a really good turnout. And then finally, our 1 Blaster, which you know what Blaster does. You should know what Blaster does by this point if you've been paying attention to at all in the past year. But anyway, that does it for monsters. On to spells. Playing 2 dualities, 2 rank up magics, 1 reinforcement. Once the new ban list comes out, I'm going to move that to 2. 1 Stoic Challenge, and 1 Soul Charge. As you can see, not a very big spell build, because I'm only rely on the monster strength and traps. For traps, speaking of which, we have 3 last counters. I kind of warmed up to this card because it basically, what it does is it can destroy if a monster is attacking, or a monster is attacking, you can destroy the Battlin boxer monster that's attacking, add the attack points of the monster attacking to another Battlin boxer monster, and change the attack to that target. So it's sort of like, I can't remember the name of the card, but it's sort of like something like that. Anyway, it's a pretty good trap card. I wish we would have got joke counter, but last counter is pretty good. Next, for support 2 Copy Knights. We're playing all warriors, so it really works well with the deck. 2 Dimensional Prism, sorry about that. 1 Torrential Tribute, Breakthrough, and Solemn. So that does it for the main deck. On to the extra. For rank 3s, we are running Wind Up Zenmaines, Levy of the Sea Dragon, and Brotherhood of the Firefist Lion Emperor. Now, I was considering playing 49, but, 49 is only good for so long, and in certain decks, and Battlin Boxers are not one of them. But Levier is good because when you banish with Blaster, you can get this back. And then this lets you add a random fire monster to the hand, but you can't summon a monster with the same name as that, but that's pretty good. And then you have Zenmaines, which y'all know what that does. So yeah, pretty good. And these are both fire, so they're sent to the graveyard, they work with Blaster. Anyway, on to rank 4s, kind of the Battlin Boxer portion, I would say. 2 lead yokes. Yes, I know, I'm not running 3, don't kill me, but, I needed room for extra stuff. Plus it's not even about, for me, the cards that, I want to play cards that I like and want to play. It's not just me wanting to always fucking OTK my opponent with cheap shit. So, number 80, Rhapsody and Berserk. I'm starting to warm up with this card. I think a lot of people are too. You can take this, banish 2 cards in either graveyard? No, opponent's graveyard. Well, that's totally fine. And you can banish it, and you can activate twice per turn. And then after that, you can equip it to another Xyz monster, give it 1200 attack. Pretty awesome. And now, we're running 1105. Battlin Boxer Star Sanctus, and I do not have the Chaos form, but I will get it soon, and I think this is a very underrated number card, or just Xyz monster in general. I just think it's awesome. For other rank 4s, we are running 2 Blade Armor Ninja, 1 Ragna Zero, 1 Shark Drake, 1 Masquerade, and 1 Heroic Champion Excalibur. For rank 5s, they're 2 Chaos, running 1 CO3, Ragna Infinity, and 1 C180, Requiem in Berserk. I'm loving how they do the music thing. Rhapsody in Berserk, Requiem in Berserk. That's awesome. So anyway, what I've explained multiple times what this card does. Look at my, I think I have it in my Umbra Horror deck profile and my Battle and my Lightsworn one. So just look at that for what this does. But it's still pretty awesome. And this card basically has the same effect as 180, but instead of the graveyard, it banishes a monster on the field, and it gains 2000 attack with its other effects. So that's really good. So anyway, guys, that was the Battlin Boxer deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell me what you thought of it. Do you think it can need improvement? Do you think there's certain cards I can add? Think of certain combos? Don't just say work on it. That ain't gonna help me. That's work on what? The monster lineup, the spell lineup, the trap lineup, the extra deck. Work on what, bitch? Give me something to work with, bitch. I'm not. Anyway, I'm being too right now. Anyway, so that was the deck profile, you guys. This is No1 996, and I will see yins later. Peace!